The divine love in me honors the divine love in you. My name is Nanda Araújo. I'm so grateful, thankful to be here today and to connect with you guys. I'm gonna talk about something today, in my opinion, with the own experience that I have. It's very powerful. It's a very powerful healing energy. It's REIKI. And I know so many people heard about REIKI, and so many people sometimes say, oh, I never heard about this. And the REIKI's been here for a long time now. And even Jesus now, he went to Tibet one time, and someone taught him how to use REIKI. And people have been using this here for a long time, like I said before. But like with so many other type of, I gotta go pop all over my body just to talk about this. So many other type of healing energy. Sometimes some old civilizations used to use there for some reason. Those civilizations disappear from here. And then sometimes hundreds or maybe 1,000 years later, someone is gonna receive the information related to those healing energies. That's exactly what happened to Dr. Su, when he received this energy, all the guidance how to use REIKI to help heal the others. And my own experience with REIKI was very interesting, because many years ago, this place that I used to go for yoga, in one of those days I walked there, it was two ladies, and one was on the floor, face down, and the other sat close to her with four hands on top of her back. And I walk, and I stop and say, may I ask what you're doing, on her? She said, I'm doing REIKI on her. REIKI. So I asked, what is this? So she explained to me, and I asked, how can I learn this? She said, I teach this now. And so make a long story short, we set up the day. I went to her house, to learn REIKI 1. And it was something amazing. When I had that tournament to do those things like, write the symbols in her hands, or do some things on my back, blah, blah, blah. If you went to the ceremony, you know what I'm talking about. But I was so amazed when I was receiving my attunement, my eyes was closed, and I saw this lady face on my left side in black and white. Just the face. So when she's finished, I talked to her, wow, I saw someone's face, a lady's face, on my left side, like in black and white, very clear. Was able to see her entire face, But anyway, so after she's finished, when I left, I went to Google, and I Googled Mr. Carter, pictures, It was so amazing. One of those pictures that show up, from her was the exact one that I saw in the left side. So, man, I got goosebumps all over my body again. But like I said, when I had my REIKI tournament, I saw her face on my left side. She was there at the moment with me. And after that, Dr. Suik, showed up to me. He talked to me. He spoke to me. And like I said, Mr. Carter and Dr. Sui, more than one time show up and they talk to me. And I feel the presence, and every time that I do REIKI on myself, or work, with someone else, But it was an amazing experience, guys. And but what I'd like to talk a little bit more, about the REIKI, because with all my respect, and all my messages always coming from a place of love, never coming from a place of judgment or criticize anyone. But some people say Reiki is dead. Reiki is an old, type of healing energy. It doesn't have more power, this like that. With all my respect, this is not true, because like so many people, all different ages, still want to learn Reiki, still receive guidances to learn Reiki. Today is Wednesday, so on Monday, I wake up in the morning, I check my email, and I received an email for a client and she was want to talk to me about Reiki because she was very, very strong guide and to learn Reiki. So I talked to her on the phone yesterday. You had a nice conversation, and I was so happy, for her. I was so excited, for her, because she was in such a beautiful level of vibration, frequency. And I was able, when I was talking to her, to channel her energy and to see, to make sure, she's okay for receiving the first attunement, all these things. And sometimes people want to have, but sometimes if you are going through so many things, like you went to a breakup, went to a lost a loved one, or something serious in your life, you got too much going on in your mind, it's not the moment for you to have a Reiki attunement. If someone wants to give it to you, going through something like this, please don't do it, because with all my respect, they want to make money fast, And that's not the way, we teach Reiki, it's not the way, and we are supposed to, give a Reiki attunement for someone. But anyway, so we set up an appointment. I look forward, to work with her. But guys, so many other type of healing energy. Once in a while, like I said, it's popping in somewhere with someone, and they supposed to start using it go everywhere. Nothing is older. Doesn't matter for something for 2,000 years ago. If for someone for some reason receive right now and start using, it's a reason for this. It's a reason why Anonymity is back and again, because those people, they were a special gift. I'm gonna say instead of be special, but was a gift beings, people that lived in here before. If you study about all these beautiful spiritual people that lived in here 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, you see so many beautiful things they used before, like the shamans, and so many people till today are so connected to shamans. They want to learn so many things, and things have been used here for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But once again, nothing is too old. Nothing just has no power anymore. No, they still have a lot of power. That's the reason people still receiving guidance to learn Reiki, so learn some other things now. Even some new things that you never heard before. It comes to some people as well. But for me, like I said, the experience that I have with the Reiki, like I said before, when the sun is takata, show up to me on the left side, I saw her face, and then when I saw her picture on Google, I was speechless, So she's one of those my spiritual guides, like Dr. Sui, So, and I still today have this very strong connections with the Reiki. So that's the reason I become a Reiki master. This is the reason I teach, people. I do the tournament on people with Reiki 1, 2, in master level, and I use it with the clients till today. And the things that are here for people, everyone that I works one-on-one or sometimes online, it's just amazing, beautiful, and blessings, you know what I mean? Feedbacks, what they felt, what they saw, how much they helped them. So it's not just me believe, it's not just me feel, it's not me just like it. But like I said, what keeping me move on and on and on, it's just the feedback that I have from people. And if you go to my website and read some testimonies over there, or even on my company, on Google search, read some testimony over there, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. But like so many times I said before, I will say it again, I am just a vessel. I don't take any credits for me. I am just a vessel. But I honor and I respect, my gifts. And I'm grateful, thankful for all these beautiful gods, angels, light beings. They are with the eyes, work with the eyes, they assist eyes. I am deeply grateful, thankful, but I do have a lot of respect for my gifts, for the trust they put on me. Everything that I do, I am always honor and I respect the rules. The rules from the spiritual world is the rules for the world we live. Like we have the law in the spiritual world, and you have the law in here in this planet. So I respect both, because I talked many times before, I grew up in spirituality in Brazil since I was 7 years old. So I learned a lot of how important it is, for you to respect and honor the gifts that you have. Unfortunately, so many people, using the wrong way. And but this is, I'm not here to talking about this, but I'm going to try to say that it is a karma for them. It is a karma when you use your gift in the wrong ways to do bad things for people, to take things for people, and so. But this is another video for another time. But continue to talk about Reiki, guys. Now, if you feel so strong, God, to learn Reiki, go ahead, guys. I totally encourage you guys. But one thing I do suggest, look for someone local. Because I'm gonna say this again now. I'm not here to judge anyone, criticize anyone, but I have so many people teaching Reiki online. Me personally, I don't. Because like I said a few moments ago, I respect the rules. A Reiki is supposed to be one-on-one. For the way that I learn, is for you to give the attunement. The person has to be with you, not far away from you. My teacher, when she learned Reiki, she received her Reiki tournament. Miss Takata was still alive when she went to Hawaii, too. But she did not have a tournament with her. She had with someone, the Miss Takata taught the Reiki, But anyway, so she talked to me about a lot of things, and I talked to my students the same thing too. But once again, what I suggest for you to look for someone local, so you can go to the person, but please don't look to the websites, you know what I mean? Do some homework, you know, and meditate about it. Ask, you know what I mean, for you, for the universe, your gods, your angels, guide you to the right person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know, I give an example, you know, this lady, you know what I mean, I asked her, how did you heard about me? She said, oh, I was online, you know what I mean, searching, you know what I mean, for Reiki Master, and I mean, and so many people don't show up, you know what I mean, but when your website show up, you know what I mean, to me, and just like that, I said, this is it, he's the one. What I'm trying to say is just 100% of the people that came to me, and they still come to me, they receive the guidance. The soon they look at my website, boom, say, oh, this is it, he's the one. That's the reason I'm saying, I mean, when you decide to learn it, do some research, I mean, local, but meditate about, ask, and I guarantee someone is gonna pop in your cell phone or your computer, whatever you use, your tablets, whatever you use at the moment, it's gonna pop. You're gonna feel the connection. This is the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't go start looking, no, oh, this one charge $1,000, this one charge $300, or you know, no, don't go for the price or things like that. Ask for guidance, because they know how much you can pay. They know if you can pay $1,000 or $300,000, or maybe for someone that they charge $1,000, they're gonna supply the money for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Instead, you know what I mean, to you make a decision and go think about price or anything like that. Excuse me. Ask them to guide you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you won't regret, you know. You are never gonna regret, you know what I mean, when you do something because you receive the guidance. But guys, Reiki is very powerful. Reiki is such a beautiful energy. And I'm so grateful, thankful. There's so many people, all different ages, like I said before, still want to learn. I have so many beautiful stories, you know what I mean? But you can stay here all day long for 10, hours or more talking about. But I have so many beautiful stories, guys, about Reiki. I never ever had any negative feedback at all. Because when you use Reiki or anything else that we do in our lives with love and you respect the laws and the rules, it's gonna work, you know. When you use for someone's highest good, the feedback always gonna be good. Do you understand what I'm saying? I had some situation, people came to me, you know, they had not a good experience, you know, with Reiki before. I mean, I got so many stories. Like, I'm here, I even forgot that the spirit is talking to me here right now. Say just one, Nando. I had this lady one time, she come to have a session to me. She said, once again, she said, I was very strong God, and I mean, when I found your website to go to, but she said, you know, I had a bad experience. This guy, asked me to remove, my entire clothes, and I mean, for before the session. I said, what? She said, no. She said she walked away, you know. I said, you don't need to remove your clothes, I mean, for a Reiki session. No. If it was massage, yes, you do need, because we cannot massage with oil, lotion, I mean, on top of your clothes. It's a different situation, right? But I said, wow, man. But anyway, I have so many other stories. We don't need to go through. Yeah, but like I said before, there are some people, you know what I mean, they've been using, you know what I mean, the gifts, you know what I mean, in the wrong way. Like, this is not my problem. I'm not here to talk about this. But once again, guys, no, don't listen to anybody else. Don't ask for anyone's opinion. Don't post on Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. I mean, start telling what you think, what you guys think, what you guys think. I've been thinking about, you know what I mean? No, guys. Listen to your own inner guidance. That's one thing you need to listen. Right here, your inner guidance. Hey, just go ahead and do it, man. Like I said, it's such a beautiful thing. You know? It's a blessing to learn your Reiki. Like I said, I can stay here for hours and hours and hours and hours, talk to you guys on so many beautiful stories now. But I was so strong guided today to come here to talk about Reiki. Because if you are one of those person, you know what I mean, if someone said something to you, decide, oh, yeah, maybe you're right. No, no. No one can come to you say, oh, this is the right thing or this is the wrong thing for you. When people come to me and ask, you know what I tell them? What I suggest for you to meditate about. Take a quiet time with yourself, turn off your cell phone, and meditate about. Let it the guidance is coming to you. Some people ask, now, do you think this Reiki is gonna be good for me? Do you think this Reiki is gonna be help me? Do you think this Reiki is a good thing? Once again, I can say, oh yes. Let me. No. I just tell them that what I suggest for you to ask for guidance. Because I am a human. How can I gonna say yes? No. Like I said before, no one knows what's the best for you. So meditate about when you receive the answer, it is for you, or maybe say it is for you, but this is not the right time. So waiting, then you're gonna say this is the time, and then you go ahead and do it. But once again, I suggest to avoid to go out there and start asking people, you know, people opinion, and you know what I mean, because I don't think nothing good is gonna come out, you know what I mean, for those people. Opinion, with all my respect, you know, I'm not judging anyone. But once again, guys, just you know, like in the beginning, I was having goosebump over the goosebump, you know what I mean, over and over again in my body, because the energy is so beautiful. Reiki energy is such a beautiful thing, guys. It been help so many the own people. They work with themselves. Some others they decide to work with the others. They've been helped so much. It's such you know, the other thing I like to say too, they release so much blocks, you know, energy when you receive the tournament on you. It's a and like I said, it's such a beautiful experience. What happened to me, what happened to all my students, it just, oh my God, it's beautiful, guys. But need to be at the right time. And I mean, need to be at the right time, you know, with the right teacher. This is very important. Keep that in mind. Need to be at the right time and at the right teacher. Okay, and the best way to make the decision, if this is the time or if this is the process, is to meditate and allow them to guide you. Okay, this is my suggestion for you guys. I wish you'd be here for a few more hours and start telling so many stories, you know what I mean? This is something just fire me up, you know what I mean? This is a subject, you know what I mean, that I love so much. This is something that I have such a strong connection. Let me see. What Dr. Sue is saying to me here, say, Reiki came through me to stay here forever. Thank you. That's what he said to me. Reiki came through me to stay here now forever. If this message resonated with you, I am grateful. If not, please release with a large love. All the information about me is on my YouTube channel. If you click on about, my website is there, my email address is there. Feel free to reach out to me by email 24/7. If you have any comments related to this video, feel free to type in up below, or share your own experience below as well. Someone else can read and help them. I bless everyone with infinite abundance, and I'm sending a lot of love, healing energy to everyone. Have a blessed day, guys. Namaste.